Hello again. Welcome to another edition of Dungeon Master 2. I have just turned on the water valves and have gone back into the pump room, as you can see, as we continue back down into the boiler room. However, I do need to go ahead and do my guard minions at every ladder to try to cut down on the stupid attack minions coming flying up at me from every level, which is just being incredibly annoying. So you get to see me guard all these stairwells and get rid of some more of these portals in order to actually turn on the boiler. Alright, you'll notice that the furnace is no longer active, even though the water pump is, which means I still can't turn the boiler on. This is fairly common, as the attack minion tends to respawn. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to shoot it in the face and let my Rockies do their thing and turn that furnace back on for me. We'll also cast my own guard minion to sit right here. Hey, Pyro. Okay, see, he turned on the fire for me. It's kind of nice. We'll set our own guard minion here just in case it ever respawns. My guy can take care of it. And now we have completed almost everything as far as getting the boiler turned on. The last thing is this stupid guard minion came back on. Anyways, flip the switch and the boiler is now up and active, which is awesome. So we've completed every condition of this room and are ready to continue on and head towards the last boss of the game. However, I am really low on mana, so let me go ahead and rest up real quick. And all these guard minions are serving their purpose, and make sure these portals are still closed. They are. It's wonderful. Let's go up, and I believe I wanted to kill you. No, I'm good. Let me go back up to the next floor. And look, more attack minions. You never would have guessed that. Let's go ahead and kill his portal. And alright, there we go. And now, I had two different guard minions, one here, and they're both dead. So there's been quite a lot of activity in here as we continue on dealing with these stupid guard minions. Now, what we need to do is, where am I going? I'm not going here. I'm going this way. I'm gonna go shoot this guy in the face with a fireball. And I still have my Zoblade on, that's not good. There we go, get out of my way. No more soup for you. Alright, this is the room with the pits. I'm not looking to go back in here. I need to find the next way out of here, which is here. This is the next portal up. That's what I was looking for. We've successfully turned on the boiler and are ready to continue on. You'll notice there are the same valves that we saw before. Water valve, stupid attack minion valve, the pump, and the boiler, which has stopped working because, yeah, you guys need to hurry up and go light that again. See, it's already stopped. That's wonderful. Okay. Let me do this. We're going to not worry about that quite yet. Instead, I need to rest real quick. Since I'm again out of mana, those guard minions take a lot of mana. And I'll show you what to do on the lightning area. Notice this hallway's got a bunch of sparks that shoot down, and as you might be able to guess, that will hurt if you get hit by it. So what you have to do is cast haste and then run like hell. That will let you get all the way through and then flip the little switch, and that turns off the lightning, at least temporarily. And you'll notice this weird ring on the floor. That is a trap related to these two keys. There's one here, the skull key, and there's another one that I'm trying to pick up, which is right here, called the onyx key. The onyx key is the one we're looking for. If you pick up both keys at once, that trap will activate and kill you. So you can't do that. The game doesn't really tell you that. You just pretty much find out on your own, and it's an unpleasant thing to find out. You'll notice that the fire has now turned on again. They just needed to go grab another pyro and chuck that on, and everything is up and running. So we're doing okay. I didn't want to go back in here. I needed to take this key and take it to right here, the onyx colored keyhole, and it opens this door. The only way that door opens is if the key is in the keyhole. So you can't just take it and then go back and get the other key. You've got to... Hey, I gained a priest level. I'm now a master priest. Kind of nice. My anti-magic is very high, which is wonderful, because that's exactly what we need. And apparently I'm getting shot at. See, I cast that guard minion there for a reason, didn't I? And he's going to try and find a good place to get me at, and I don't want to let him. There we go. Alright, got you out of the way. And there's more of them. Awesome. Alright. You'll notice why I want my anti-magic very high. Even with all that anti-magic I've got, I'm still taking quite a bit of damage from these guys. So now that they're out of the way, let me make a couple more healing potions. There we go. And we can finally lower this ladder. This ladder leads back down to a floor we've already been on, as you might be able to guess. It goes down. That will lead down into the reflector room that we cleared all the random teleporters out of the way of. Let's cast our guardman in to watch the fort for us. And we got another panel that will create an Skymer for us if we didn't already have ours. And needing another one, we could have another one, since there's only one that you can buy in the game. So if you had like doing a duo game with you and one other guy, having another Skyrim would be kind of nice. But more than likely, you are going to be using 4 people to do this, and not just one or two. Anyways, we're in the room here with a switch that creates some very large fireballs. And we don't like getting hit by fireballs, so we can turn that off. So I'm just showing you what that does. This is the portal to the last boss in the game. However, we are nowhere near, well, we're near, but we can't quite activate it yet, as we do need to find an alternate way to power up his gateway, as it is currently unpowered. There are 3 switches and this giant crystal here, which is the power source. The way this works is by turning the boiler on and getting all those gauges that you saw active, that turns on this system, which chucks lightning bolts. And then now I need to get some way to get those 2 fireball switches, one there and one there, to hit this crystal as well. And as you might be able to guess, it's going to be reflectors. However, the door is locked and there is a skull shaped keyhole, which means we need the skull key. And that means we need to do some quite annoying backtracking and go back and get the onyx key from its keyhole, and then swap it out for the skull key. So let's do that. We pulled this out of there. The reason we had to go in there in the first place instead of just grabbing the skull key is I had to lower that ladder to let us get back in without the onyx key. You can see that this thing is now not functioning again. That's wonderful, but they'll turn it back on. The annoying thing is that this stuff is all turned back on, so you gotta waste some more time, cast and accelerate, and running back, and double flip this switch to turn it back off. Being very careful, we're going to take the onyx key, put it in, and then take the skull key, which usually I don't grab on just the first turn, so that's kind of nice. And we are on our way.